some rap.
Tell everybody about it. Tell his office people. Tell his mother and his father. Go to the village and announce it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's your man, Cool Boy, and welcome to another episode of the Good Living Podcast. And with me, I'm here with UD.
Hi, guys. Hi, everyone.
UD, tell us your full name.
My name is Udochukwu Fortune. So, yeah, UD is Udochukwu, by the way. My friends call me UD.
Okay. Your name is Fortune.
Yeah.
So, me and UD, we're going to talk. But before we talk, we want to bring you guys some things that we've seen on the internet. And, you know what? You show me the one. You're going to read one. You're going to read yours first.
Okay. Well, let's read the story. I think this is my first time too. So,
Okay.
hi, Auntie Fair. Good morning. It's too early, but I don't even know who to talk to on this. I need advice on what to do. My marriage is barely 2 months old, and my husband had the habit of chatting up ladies on any social media platform for friendship. Some days ago, we had a conversation on why people cheat. And he said for men, it's exploratory. Not really, because he wants to have sex with the said person, but just to meet and talk with other people. And for women, he said it's either because money, attention, or power. And I said, that's how you suddenly get intimate. And he insisted, no, really. I talked to him on this while he was on Bingo Live, as if it's because my pregnancy isn't allowing us to have sex like before. You installed the app only for me to find chats on another app.
She uninstalled the app.
No, he uninstalled it. Like, I didn't know there was an app called Bingo Live.
I think it's Bigo. B-I-G-O.
Well, okay, she wrote Bingo anyways.
But it's a fun app, sure.
Oh, nice.
I don't use it.
I never even heard about that app before. First time.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Is that all?
No, I think it continues.
Yeah, just keep going.
So, initiated a conversation with this lady, and even though the girl is not married, neither is he single, he just wants to be friends and hang out sometime. I didn't finish reading the whole thing because it got me really emotional. I didn't confront him because I don't know how to go about the whole issue. He didn't post our wedding pictures on any of his social media platforms. And when I asked, he said, I know he's a private person. And because that was covered, coordinator, his friends asked too many questions like, why no white wedding, etc. So I posted him and tagged him, told him to answer their questions. P.S. We met here on Instagram sometime last year, and I got pregnant before the wedding last year.
So this thing is like it's just her boyfriend, sir.
I'm telling you. Actually, she got pregnant before the wedding last year, and I got pregnant before the wedding too. We had plans to travel out, but cancelled because of some issues with the country we wanted to go to. I got attracted to him because he's calm, gentle, ambitious, and very prayerful. Women, people see the signs. I was telling somebody the other day that, nobody just comes into your life and then, takes you by surprise. If you met someone on Instagram, you should know that he has a habit of maybe talking to girls on Instagram. So that he knows the one that, like, falls for him. And I think that's the truth. I don't know.
So are you saying you cannot meet a man on Instagram?
No, I am actually saying you can meet a man on Instagram, but the fact people start doing things and you got pregnant and he's still doing prayerful.
Yeah, but he was.
I don't know.
What if he was single and searching? That's the idea, that he was single and searching. When he was
well,
on
people
Instagram.
find lovers on Instagram. People find a lot of things on Instagram, but maybe I might find. I mean, I can never say never, but I just feel like, to a large extent, you know who you were with. It didn't just start. You saw calm, you saw gentle, you saw good person. Like
that's what he showed her now.
That's what he showed her.
No, stop. You're trying to blame the woman, and it's not fair.
I'm not trying to blame her. I think it's the guy's fault. The guy has his own issues too, but she was not a saint in all that.
Okay, but clearly, you see how he manipulated her. First of all, she said she fell in love with him because he was prayerful, kind, and that's how he was treating her. He was kind to her. He was prayerful to her. He wasn't texting other girls that time. You understand?
Did she? Maybe she was too in love to realize that he was actually. Now she's pregnant now. So when you're pregnant, like you feel like there's this insecurity that comes with it. Like, my man is not looking at me again. Or my man is looking at other girls. That's why she started noticing these things, because I can tell you for a fact that it was there even before the pregnancy became very big and all that. She didn't see it.
So
because she was not observant. She was doing love. Why would you meet someone last year and then the next thing you're pregnant already for him? How does that work? I don't know. Anyways, different people, different choices can never
Yeah,
be
you
made
know,
though.
things happen.
Things
She,
happen.
somebody
True.
I saw somebody, Fina, one interview she did recently. I was saying everybody does abortion. It's the person that they know how
Oh God, that
that they
was.
used to
I
talk
think I
about.
had to comment on that. I barely comment on the streets of IG because honestly, as I don't like Twitter because a lot of drags happen there, like people drag you and all that.
Her handle is on the screen right now, so you can
Yo,
drag her. This will drag you back when you catch you dragging anybody.
don't drag me, please. I don't drag people because I said the truth. When she came out to say that, I felt that was very stupid. I was really silly. You don't just generalize like that. I mean, people have a problem with generalizing. Do you understand?
Yeah,
I feel like
they
people
do.
should stereotype people because somebody looks a certain way, you begin to have stereotypes, and all that. So for her to come out to say it, I say, oh more, if I talk that kind of thing for camera, like I don't know whether these people don't come
You
from
know,
homes.
well, okay, that's not to even talk on.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has their perspective of life.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if you know somebody that is always, they bring him to people's estate, for example, now people now know him, the estate is always stealing. This family, this boy that this family brought is always stealing. And it's not, now in your own setting, he's such a bad person because of all the stealing he's doing. But what if where he grew up,
It's
most of
normal.
the people around him, that's how they survive. You get, they say, I just go thief this organic fowl, go chop am today. So it was like normal, you
Yeah, but
get.
they know it's wrong. I feel like people,
But there the standard, the moral standard is lower.
lower.
So
Yeah,
they allow
true.
stuff like that without really
True.
giving it much thought.
True.
And then when those people now come out of environments like
And
that,
then when you come out to the world, I feel like it's your responsibility. I'm Igbo, by the way. I don't know whether you put in it from Dochuko, but Igbo people say like Unwaye maybe Unwaye Yamaye. Translating, like literally translated, any child that would spoil will spoil, and any child that will have sense will have sense. Because it's wrong. It doesn't matter what your moral standards are or how low they are or how high they are.
yeah,
You come out to society and this thing is not good. So you glorifying it. I saw a movie one time that said the sin is not in the act, the sin is in talking about the act, like glorifying it and being proud of it. You've done this thing already. Okay, shut up and go and sleep. Nobody cares. Nobody would know if you didn't tell them.
yeah,
But she's talking about it and like talked about it on national TV. You didn't end there. You and whatever Chichi or whoever, I mean, they had a banter on it. Do you understand? Like why they were doing their reunion. Okay, we let it slide. And you're coming tomorrow to say, oh yes, all the girls have done abortion, 1 or 2 abortion. Oh, but I don't know. I'm speaking for myself. I have not done any abortion. So it's just, I think it's because of how low her morals. I mean, her parents had to even come out and be her dad, and she was having those issues with them.
yeah.
So I feel like, I mean, it's
Messy.
messy, very
Yeah.
messy. And I don't want to be the queen of high standards and all that. But the truth is, there's some certain messes I can't get myself into because I know the home I'm coming from. My mom basically schemed me alive. Like when I think of mistakes, when I want to do things, I think, if my mom finds out, I'm not talking about the skinning me alive because she wouldn't touch me, but the disappointment.
Yeah.
And when you love someone enough to not want to disappoint them, that can hold you,
Yeah, exactly.
nice thing. But people these days, our people don't.
Especially if they give you good examples too to follow.
Exactly.
Like your mom, you know that she didn't teach you like this. So
Exactly.
first of all, that's what they even told us when we were young growing up. When you do something wrong, they start asking, where did you learn this thing from? Because the parents didn't teach you that stuff.
Exactly.
So I think with these people, let's say in the FINA's case, for example, now maybe she grew up in a place where people were having abortions or now maybe she had friends that to them now abortion is
It's
nothing.
nothing,
You
yeah.
get, so they just feel like this must be how other girls are living
Do you
nationwide.
understand?
And so
Yes.
it's just that boys don't know, but all of us that are girls, this is how we
Yeah.
live nationwide. They don't realize that
Happens.
there are people who are better brought up, who don't
Happens.
even consider stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is why this girl now could be one of those people. And so she just out of love let this guy hit raw and then
She thought it was
impregnate
love.
her.
Well,
And,
it could have been
after all, he had
love
already promised her
anyways.
marriage first. So
Did he
she
promise
would
her
think-
marriage?
I mean, she said the way she put it there, she said she got pregnant before their wedding. You get now. It might also be that she got pregnant and hooked him to marry herself,
Yeah,
but
true.
her wording was
true. Yeah, true.
clever.
And then I feel like, anyways, I always thought, because men, you people have now they decide who not go marry and all that. So somehow, sometimes I actually tell myself like, when you cannot, you don't need to date someone or be with someone for a year to know that this is the person you want to end up with.
As a woman.
As a woman.
Okay.
Or as a man. No, I'm not going to say as a woman because
Okay,
women,
so as a man you're referring to.
yeah, as a man, you don't have to be with someone for that long. And I feel that way sometimes too. I feel like someone doesn't have to date me for a year to know if he loves me enough to want to marry me. Do you understand? And so
Well, what if I feel like if you're going to pick a wife, you want her to pass several tests. You get
yeah.
yeah, even if it's subconscious test, but you have to go through enough peculiar situations with her to make sure that she can handle each of those situations enough for you to not marry her. For example, if we date for 3 months only, I can't marry you just after 3 months because the chances that you would have seen me in my angry state, sad state, broke state, you know,
Low.
I would have traveled for a long time and come back. You know, there are different things that you have to experience with somebody while you are dating to be sure, okay, this is because if I now realize that, oh, if I spend more than 2 weeks away from you, we don't have any connection anymore, I cannot go ahead and marry you because now that's going to be a problem. Like maybe
Okay.
if I leave town for 2 weeks now, you begin to move crazy, you begin to pick fights with me, you begin to maybe do stuff that you wouldn't do when I was around, if I was around.
Yeah.
Those things I wouldn't know about them if we were dating for 3 months straight and I was with you the entire time. I wouldn't know that about you. So the reason why some men like to date long is so that
Well,
enough things will
I
happen.
don't. Well, are you serious? I've not heard that before, and that's a good point,
Yeah.
right? I honestly have not heard it before. You took me off. I've not heard that one before.
Yeah, but I
Because
think it's
I don't know,
something
3 months is long enough to maybe not to know someone, because I don't even think you can actually even ever know someone like, fully,
You-
right?
you realize
Well,
marriage is a mad risk, Abby?
it's a very mad risk.
Yes, that's the
I
person
mean,
you're going. That's your roommate for life. Oh.
life
You know, you
forever
have to
and
choose,
ever
you have
and
to,
ever
like,
and ever. But I always have, I find comfort in this. I tell myself, like, I love my sister. My sister annoys me like
yeah,
every
twin,
single
Abby.
day.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
somebody else that looks exactly like
Yo,
this,
me
so somewhere
twin.
else.
Hi. So yeah, I love my sister very, very much, and she's very annoying sometimes. But I don't think we've ever had an issue that went on for hours. It just we quarrel and then we get together. Yes. So I think when I tell myself the way I love my sister, if I've decided to love this person, I have to love this person like that. I have to choose this person every single day, every single time. So even now as an adult, I can't even keep malice. Since people would have issues and the next day they're not talking. I don't keep malice. I know how to do it because maybe because of how I've grown up, because of the environment I was raised in. I've taught, like, we've been taught, or we have been very close friends.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it will be like in marriage. So I'm not even considering like living with your roommate, living with somebody. I'm just going to make it look like living with my siblings because they can be annoying, but you can't throw them away. Like,
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
Just in it,
Yeah, in it.
that kind of thing.
That's nice.
But marriage, that topic is very, very tricky.
Well,
I don't know what
let
to
me
get
ask you a
into.
question. What do you think about this thing, doing wife duties when you're a girlfriend? Like some girls now, they will say that they won't wash their man's clothes, they won't cook. Are you that kind of person that they have to marry you first before you start cooking or doing dishes and stuff for your man?
That's a very, very funny question.
Yeah, but what do you think sincerely about that kind of
I
thing?
honestly do not know. I feel like the situation.
What have you done? Because you've dated people before, so what have you done? Have you felt like you don't have to cook for this guy
Yeah, well, I
until
have.
he marries you, or were you cooking?
No, it doesn't necessarily matter if I'm over at your place and I want to eat. I really like my cooking a whole lot. I like my cooking more than any other person's cooking.
Okay.
So if I decide I'm at your place and I'm tired of eating out, I'm decided to cook, and I'm cooking. But I'm not cooking because it's an instruction or because I have to cook it to prove to you that I'm a good wife. Nah.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't. Yeah, well, when I begin to cook like that, I think everybody will get offended. But yeah, cooking. But it depends. I can't wash your clothes because I can't even I don't wash my dad's clothes. And it could sound stupid. I don't wash my mom's clothes. I just wash it maybe.
Okay,
So I
you
can't
guys
wash your
even
clothes.
using the
Even
washing machine, like even using a washing machine to like
using
do
the
his
washing
laundry,
machine
that's
to
what I'm
do
saying.
laundry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because like doing like this is stressful. Many people don't do that for themselves. So why would they even do
I
it
don't
for you?
even know again at this point because it depends.
No, I'm
though.
saying, do you think you have it in you?
Do I have it in me
Yeah.
to do all the wifely duties when
Yeah.
I'm still girlfriend?
Yes.
I don't know.
Why is it difficult?
Because
It's like
I'm
you're
not-
scared
I'm
of
not-
admitting that it's in you.
Yeah, I'm a very homely person. I mean, I
So
love.
so there's a
So
chance
it
you
might
do
be
it.
in me, but
I'm asking you for a good reason now.
because I don't think. Do I want to do that? Because I don't want people to begin to take advantage. Oh, this girl has it. Nah, I don't have it. I don't have it. But in all honesty,
Correct.
I think, yeah, thank you. I think I would, want to be like I can do your laundry if I have to do it, and I feel like it's reciprocating. Do you understand? I mean, some days if I have dirty clothes too, I forget to put it in this. You could just help me put it in the washing machine.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
So I could do that for you too. I feel.
Yeah.
I think these ones are not even like the real chore things. Like, do you understand? Like, these are not the issues that give couple issues because I can't do your ironing. You have to do that yourself, you know. But I can just as well put the clothes in the washing machine and then make the washing machine do the work. I'm not doing that work, you know. So I feel like these are just very minute issues. If it long, well, it actually causes problems with a lot of married people. But can I do all these wifely duties when I'm not? It depends on what the duties are. Though. I think some of them are just like regular duties, but people consider them wifely duties. But it depends on what it is. I'm not going to lie, Sha. Yeah.
It's just chores.
Yeah. So.
All right. So let's conclude that this man is cheating on his wife, Abi.
Yes.
So
his wife.
if she doesn't know, if she doesn't know yet, let her know now.
Exactly. I don't know what advice she's looking for. But what advice can I even give her at this point? She's
Are you
pregnant.
seeing the plenty weird facts? Like no white wedding, no.
No white wedding.
No picture of their marriage on his
page.
internet. If you're looking for advice, he's cheating on you. He's sleeping with other women.
What she expected to do at this point? She's pregnant. She's traditionally
wedded
to
make a
him.
decision. She has to make a decision. You get. Now we've established that this man is cheating on her. He's actively going after girls on social media. He does that. So now, what are you going to do? What is your punishment for a man? What is your punishment for your man that is cheating on you, whom you are carrying his baby? So she has to make that decision. If it is to endure
very tricky.
or whatever, or is to leave him, you have to make a decision.
God, I like to speak it out into the universe. I will never endure marriage.
But what will you say she should do?
I don't know. I cannot say she should cheat back because society will skin her alive.
Not because it's bad.
It's bad, but the society doesn't consider that the man is doing it. They feel like it's the woman that is doing it, so that's the problem. Like, why will a woman cheat? Nobody's asking why will a man cheat. You know, it's always why would a woman cheat? I mean, she cheated with a man, did she not? Like, so well, let's not get into that because that one is very long. But if I was to give her an advice, I think I'll just tell her, like, you know, she should use her head. She already has this child. She's having this child, so she should just stay in there. Because if she comes out of the streets now, she's a single mother, and what does single mothers? I'm sorry to say, but they are looked down on a lot, especially if you do not have something that's going on for you. Like you have to have something, and so she should use her time, take her time to right now build. Don't go and have more children, ma'am. Please don't go and fall pregnant again. Just take her time to like build something very solid for herself, something very solid financially, so that if she cannot take it anymore and she's tired of it, she stands up and leaves marriage. And I'm not saying that she's not going to see somebody like that outside, but if the man is not sensible enough to hide that or protect her from those things, then it's not worth being with. Because if he loves her enough and if he appreciates her or loves her, there's no way you love somebody and you want to hurt them. So if he loves her enough, she should even be able to delete the chat. If you say hi, delete the chat, tell the person say hello, so when she sees it, she say, this person, I don't know who it is, just chatted me randomly, but for him to leave it there and make her find it every single time, except she's even snooping too much. If you're snooping too much, madam, leave. Don't let your baby be sick when you come out of the womb. Leave him. Do your thing. Thank you. I think that's all I have to say. Try to get money for yourself.
I just found one bad one. Jesus. I found my husband in bed with another man. Now he won't divorce me in peace. I don't even understand. Let me just get into it. Yeah. Dear Ife, I'm immensely thankful for your support and the warmth of your words. Your inspiring humor and insightful response brought laughter to my lips. For the first time in 3 years, I found myself shedding tears over this issue. Your spirit radiates brilliance, and what the fuck is this?
Is that it?
Let me just keep going. I don't know. Let me just keep going. That's what the story is. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
Radiates brilliance, and your heart is genuinely pure. Thank you. With that said, I have an update to share. Receiving a call from my sister-in-law, my husband's younger sister, yesterday was not surprising. She immediately recognized that I was the one who had written in, and she felt it was time to open up. I'm still trying to get what's happening here. She revealed that the reason she didn't attend our wedding was because she was aware of her brother's homosexuality. She had discussed it with the family to confirm if I knew about it before entering into the marriage. Her older sister, you know what? This is an update from another story that they had posted earlier. Yeah. So let me look for the original one.
I think I've read the original story, so it was, let me just paraphrase this. There was a man, and there was a man and a woman. According to her, before she got married to the man, it wasn't financially there, but she was earning better than him and doing better than him. So she helped him, while they got married, she introduced him to people and helped his career soar. And they continued their thing. They were happy together. They have 2 children together, I guess, something like that. And then one time she said she went on a girls' trip outside the country, and when she got home earlier than expected, than planned. And when she got there, she went into the back door not to trigger the alarm, and went to the back door and saw her husband in bed with his boss. So that was very messy. And so she wanted to divorce. She wanted a divorce because she was really upset. But she said she forgave him, but I can't be with an homosexual person or a homosexual or whatever. So yeah, she forgave him. So she wanted to divorce. The man convinced her against it and told her she should not divorce him because of their children, broken home and all that. And so she agreed. But she said she knew she was done with the marriage. She was just there for her children, but done. And so she started seeing another person, I think 2 years later or a year later, something like that. She started seeing somebody else. And, of course, she didn't have to hide it because, I mean, you see your person. Because according to her husband, didn't stop seeing the guy even after she found out. So she had to do her own and start a relationship. So the husband found out, and it was not because I think she said she's a colleague or is a colleague's younger brother. That's his own colleague. So that's what she was messing around. That's who she was messing around with. So the husband found out now and got angry and he has been going around telling even her family that she's a cheat. So she's like, is it that he doesn't remember why I'm doing this? Because she's been trying to communicate to him. He's just making her talk to the lawyer. She doesn't want to talk to. He doesn't want to talk to her directly. Just tell him, see, I have your record though, and she said she has evidence concerning the entire cheating thing and all that. So how does she go about it? What does she do at that point? I think that was what it was about. So she was just confused. So this the man has been embarrassing her in Lagos. Man,
oh boy, find out your husband is gay. If you find out your wife is a lesbian, you know what? Some men won't mind that shit. But find out your husband is gay.
I can't.
Like another one is bending your husband
literally
over.
And tricking something inside his anus. Like
that's your husband, your man.
Make it make sense.
Okay. Let me continue. All right. Her older sister, who is a lawyer, and my mother-in-law assured her that he had changed.
Did you change though?
Feeling it was important for me to know, even though offers, you know what? Fuck this
story.
There's enough now for us to talk about.
Before it, as my brother told you, he wants to divorce this thing, but they said it's changed.
Wait,
because of course it can ruin sisterhood and brotherhood, but I feel like men, women, if you are gay, if you are lesbian, tell your partner about it.
Because what are you having? Wait. What are you a straight partner if you're gay?
Because they use them as bed, to hide from society and all that. Just tell your partner. But if you think this person loves you not to be with you, don't force someone into that. What's the word? Don't shove someone into. Don't shove it down their throat. Why would you go and stay with somebody that is gay and you're okay with and you're gay, you're okay with killing somebody for years? Do you know how many rubbish infections those people used to have every year?
I feel like the embarrassment level for women, for example, if you're a woman and your husband is a cheat that they know he's a cheat, sleeping with girls around in town, the embarrassment is kind of like here. But if other women now know you as your husband is the man that other men are fucking, the embarrassment, I don't know, it's not in this building.
It's crazy. What? That has to be like the worst thing ever. Like ever.
You see how bad it is?
It's very bad.
If you're not straight, just...
I even heard about one story like that in Onitsha about a man. He died. I mean, his wife and her lesbian partner killed him.
Chineke.
He walked in on them while they were doing their thing, and they don't agree with the man go. They catch him and kill him. I know his personal friend.
Why did they kill him? Why didn't they use him?
They killed him now because they thought he was going to go on, But unfortunately for them, how they caught them? Oh yeah, you heard? Did you hear about that? How they caught them was because he came in with his friend. His friend was waiting for him in the car. So the friend came to the house like, "Where your husband?" That was he has not come home. He left for work. The friend knew something was up, and so that's how they caught. And you see the person she's with is like a man too. So like I'm asking, she's built like a man?
She doesn't have the genitals of a woman.
She does have the genitals, of course.
Of a woman.
Of a woman.
Which is what this
so it doesn't make sense.
Well, I don't understand why would you do that? Are you so scared of your husband to the point that I mean maybe the man attacked them, but since they were two, they finished him off.
Jumped on him and
but isn't that like a good, how will I say it? A good setup to something amazing.
Crazy.
And then they just ended up killing him.
That's why you cannot start something built on lies, because one lie will continue to another and to another and to another, and then you get exhausted at some point because
look, if your husband is gay, I would advise, if you find out that your husband is being slept with by other men, I think
What
you
if the one
you
that is
should
doing the
leave him.
sleeping?
I don't always. It doesn't matter. Like if he's doing sexual things to other men, you should leave him. I don't ever advocate for women to leave men because I feel like they'll be cheating themselves. But honestly,
Yeah, I feel like they're cheating themselves.
but in
so
this
that was
case,
really
that's what they call it. That decision is the best. Is one that I think you can make.
And when you do it,
The embarrassment is not something you should
if
pick.
it's a man that has sense, he could try to like, babe, don't let people know. But if it's this one we just
Exactly.
talked about
You
now.
can keep it on wraps.
Tell everybody about it. Tell his office people. Tell his mother and his father. Go to the village and announce it. Show your evidence. Paste it on the walls.
That is what do you mean?
Nonsense. Ruin his life since he wants to be a madman. Thank you.
All right. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of our show, of our podcast. UD, thank you very much for coming on the podcast.
You're welcome.
If you're far, when we used to use our long chair, I would have given you a handshake, but you're close.
Okay, so I can still give you a handshake like this.
Like
Yeah.
this. You have nice nails.
Thank you. Thank you so
If you
much.
shout out the person that did these nails.
Kizzy Iconic, Baron Nails. Thank you.
The contact will be on your screen as well.
Yeah.
So remember to like, subscribe, give us a comment, tell us what you think about the show, and share. Now, show us love, and then we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
This was really nice. It was actually more fun than I expected it to be.